Okay, so I said I was going to talk about how to grease up a clutch. This is the Motovox, and people have asked me on this. It's nothing really hard, but I've got to get the chain guard assembly off. There's only one, two, three points holding it on, plus the chain tensioner. Okay, and so really simply, while we're doing that, I won't take this off, but I'll get this off. Remember, you have this one right here. This one down here, which I'll use with the extension to get that one out. This here has a Phillips head, I'll get that, and then I'll take the chain tensioner off. As soon as I do that, that'll come off and it'll expose the clutch, and I'll show you what to do from there. Okay, so I took the chain guard off. The Motovox has a really good chain guard. There was 1, 2, 3 screws holding it on, plus also your chain tensioner. And I always keep my stuff, I put it somewhere so I don't drop it or lose it or misplace it. So next thing you do is you just want to get up. Without the chain tensioner on there, I can easily take the chain off, and I loosen the nut on here already, bolt screw. So I've got that. If you find if you have tight, and some of them have an Allen wrench in there, just stick a screwdriver back behind here so you can turn so that you can turn to get it off without the clutch moving, and then it becomes this non-ending process. Okay, so again, I keep everything together, and there, in the case of this here, the clutch slides right off. So what you'll find in here is it just gets really dry. Okay, let me find, I've got a snap ring on here. Josh, come up really close. So I've got a snap ring on here, and I've got to get that taken off. And there's a tool, you can hack with it, or you can use a tool. I've got a tool that goes in there. I'll get it in between the here of those. I'll pull that snap ring off. As soon as that ring comes off, I'll be able to take this from the inside out, the male to female, and I'll show you where to grease it up. Okay, so I got these clips in. I expand it really as wide as I can get it. I get something underneath it a little bit, wrong screwdriver, flathead, just to help me lift it off. Okay, so now I've got this off. Always keep all your pieces together, and this will come right apart, the male and the female. And what you want to watch for in here is this right here. This is what you need the greasing on. Here, it slides right in there, the male into the female, so you want to get grease on here. Grease it up in here and around here also. And you've also got there's a little washer down in there that I'll pull, and I'll get it there. I'll also get it greased down into here. The thing you don't want to do is you don't want to get any grease up in there, because that's what the centrifugal clutch is. As it gets spinning, it expands. See these? They expand, they grab, and that's what makes it go. So where's my grease at? Right here. Hold on. Some people just use like a WD-40 or something, and that's a mistake. That's a mistake because it dries out too fast. So get yourself a type of bearing grease or something like that. This stuff here is really thick, old as can be. Get it on there really good. Using this, and the reason I'm wearing gloves, not like I'm a prima donna or anything, but I shake hands with people, I train people in that, and just doesn't look good to have a bunch of greasy hands, okay? So I do the same thing here. I'm going to lay it right in here. And I'll wipe it out of there too so it doesn't expand everywhere. Okay. So once I get that on there really good, I can just fit it right back inside, twist, and I'll take a rag. I'll get the excess off of there. See, that's what I do. Just there, work it in really good. You'll see there's a key in there. I'll take And just put a little right inside here also. You can see it got really, really dry. We've had humid weather. Haven't done it for a while. We had humid weather. Okay, all right, so now they got it all oiled back up. I've got to get my snap ring back on there. All that like this. They get that in the hole, expand it, and get it back on. You could hear it snap into place. Just have to make sure like this. See that? It's on there. It's not coming off. You definitely just want to make sure that it's on there, okay? And here, you see I can't pull it off. So my little washer came out. I'll put that right back on there. Okay, what I'll do instead, I'll put it on here so I don't have to worry about it. It'll line itself up with the key, and it goes back in. I get the screw, get it back on there. And did you see there's a little lock washer on there? Make sure, see if you can see that. That lock washer, that'll keep it tight. That'll keep it on there tight and stop it from vibrating off. And I got that far. Let's see which one of these I used. That. Just like that. I'll take my screwdriver, jam it back here just to hold it. Get in there a little better. And that's it. Now I'll put my chain guard back on, chain guard and everything, and I'll show you how it runs once I do that. Okay, so you've seen in a very previous video that we knew that the clutch was grabbing and needed oil because no matter what I did, the wheel would keep spinning, and so you couldn't actually start it from when it was sitting down on the ground because it wanted to grab, the clutch did. But now that we've got it all greased up, it moving, and it won't take off anymore. So that tells you that it's good. Like that. So remember, if you hear a bunch of squawking and squealing, and when it's sitting there idling, it wants to take off on you, that tells you that you have to get that clutch lubed up. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please share it, tell your friends. Go to allaboutminibikes.com.